I'm Bailey Bates. Here are your headlines from Central Texas. A government program that gives people access to affordable reproductive health care is seeing major changes, and Central Texas organizations tell us that they're left waiting on funding. Our Juliana Jackson explains what happens next.
Title X is a federal grant program existing for more than 50 years, funding clinics to provide low or no-cost reproductive health services, like birth control, pregnancy testing, STD testing, and much more. For many people, this is their only access to care, and by law, Title X money cannot be used for abortions. But this year, something changed in Washington. April 1st is traditionally when that funding renews, but this year the Trump administration delayed that entire process. Health and Human Services didn't begin accepting applications until March 13th, giving clinics just 1 week to submit. The White House says the administration has now issued the 5th and final year of Title X grants from the previous administration. When it comes to what the program looks like in the future, the White House says HHS will soon be releasing a new Title X funding opportunity for the next 5-year funding cycle that prioritizes life and promotes the pro-family agenda. In Bell County, the Public Health District is one of those Title X providers and says the funding for this cycle hasn't arrived yet. The district tells 6 News their grantor expects a notice of award within the next week or so, but they have to wait until that money is officially in hand and contracts are signed. As for whether those services could be interrupted, the district says we just need to know how long it will take to trickle down to us at the local level.
Meantime, a federal judge is blocking the Trump administration from defunding NPR and PBS, saying it is a violation of the First Amendment. But that funding isn't coming back. Our City Walker heard from Waco's NPR station, who says it's the community that kept them afloat.
The 8 employees at KWBU bring news to the people of Central Texas for free.
2025 was full of some shifts.
But Lydia Tate says they've been navigating uncertain times.
We did lose 2 major sources of funding in 2025, and the federal funding is a part of that.
Baylor and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
It was right at $350,000.
President Donald Trump signed an executive order compelling Congress to eliminate their federal funding, $1.1 billion.
We were going to have to close our doors. Yeah.
They leaned on their listeners.
We really saw the community rally around us and say, nope, we're keeping our KWBU right where it is.
Brought in new members and hosted a drive.
And we saw $315,000 in a pledge drive in September, and that's tremendous. That is really saying something for how much our community wants KWBU to stick around.
The people, not the politics.
We were able to really pull through that period of uncertainty that spurred from the federal cuts.
Kept them afloat.
They've sustained us.
The future is still unknown, with a federal judge blocking Trump's executive order, saying it's unlawful and unenforceable.
It sets a precedent for free press, which is our First Amendment rights. It's number one.
But their situation remains the same.
We won't be seeing money back from that. Those funds were rescinded. Those funds don't exist anymore.
And the future of federal funding, unclear.
We really can't depend on that. We have to depend on the resources that we have in front of us right now, which is our community.
The station is now focused not just on survival, but on growth, finding new ways to expand its reach and serve Central Texas. Those are your headlines from Central Texas.